We are still unbeaten since what we will now refer to as the beatdown that Sao Paulo gave us. But unfortunately, we've dropped down to second place. And we got a rivalry match today. It's derby time. Let's get into it. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Hey, we're looking good, my dudes. We, I don't know where we last off. It was the Fortaleza matchup. We went out and drew the next match 2-2. We went out and beat Internacional 3-0. Botafogo we beat 5-1. Then we absolutely destroyed CRB 7-0. They're not a very good side. They're getting relegated this year, I believe. I believe they're at the very bottom. Yeah, you can see they're a really poor side. Looking at their goal differential, they don't have the players, unfortunately. And like even one of our loanees that we've never even used is one of their starting midfielders. So it kind of lets you know what kind of side it was. It was a Rio State match. We'll put it that way. We do have a little bit of injury news getting into today's episode as well. Pinheiro is out 1 to 3 days, so he might miss this. He's going to miss the first match. He'll be back hopefully by the second one. Sergio out for 3 weeks as well. He cannot stay healthy. It's giving Tulio a little bit more of an opportunity who struggled. So we're going to play Tulio a little bit, see if he can progress and he can get a little bit better this season. We need him to. But as I said before, the season is, I can't scroll any further. That is the end of the season. I figure we'll have this episode. I want to come back for the Flamingo match. We'll come back for that. And then end the season off against Palmeiras and Bragantino because that would be fun. Because, once again, Palmeiras is top of the table by 4 points. We do have a game in hand, so there is an opportunity for us to come back from that. Let's get into today's episode. Let's get into the matches. That's what we're here for. I haven't done anything with this, as you can see. Fernando apparently suspended for this match. Didn't know that. Nope, did not know it. We played Sebastian up top in the last match. I think we're going to do the same thing again. He looked pretty good up top. Do we want to do this? Is this what we want, my dudes? Trying to think. Is this what we do? Do we do something like this right here? I kind of like this idea a little bit better. Changing up the players a little bit. I don't have anybody I can bring on the bench as well. So, yeah, let's get into it. What we got Romero in goal. Back four of Henrique, Martinez, Gallo, and Gelton. In the midfield, we got Guerrero and Diego. Right-hand side, we got Vanderson. In the middle, we got Lucas. Left-hand side, we got Denny. And up top, we got Sebastian. I thought about playing Santana, but he's only putting on a 6.5. He's not really lived up to the hype that he did in the Rio State. Kind of like our boy Tulio. It's disappointing. I wanted Santana to make that jump forward because I knew at some point this season we was losing Angelo Arena. I wanted it to be the Pinheiro show for a little bit and then Santana to make the jump. But unfortunately for us, he hasn't. We went out stretched arms. Go on out there and carry straight forth where you finished your last match. I worked my way through it, guys. We worked our way through it. I'm not going to make a comment on that. Hopefully it's us, but we're not going to make a comment on it. Sorry, my wife got called into work today, or tonight, so she is letting me know she just made it to work. So let me respond to her. I'm terribly sorry about this. So as of this video, guys, I've reached 23 subs. And the amount of activity on the channel has really went up, even on the channel and on Twitter. And I really want to thank you guys. Obviously, I'm an American that doesn't know football that well. I'm still learning, trying to keep up with real life, trying to learn it from the game as well. And y'all guys have been awesome. Like, straight up just awesome. I really appreciate all of what y'all have, accepting me. I really do appreciate it, guys. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Like, I never thought that I'd be a big football fan like this. And this game really turned me on to it. It turned me on. No, but yeah, I never would have Always wanted something a little bit more from sports games. Like I always wanted a little bit more. And I had heard of Football Manager in the past, but I never really played it until last year, and I gave it a shot, and it was definitely a learning curve. I played it for a little bit, and I gave up. Came back to it, and fell in love with it from then. You know, watching people like Galujo, watching Loki Doki. Loki Doki is my dude. I love Loki Doki. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's get into the match. We just went up 1-0. João Guerrero getting the penalty. He's a good player, my dudes. He is a really good player. I'm expecting him to go on and do big things in this world, playing for big clubs. Vanderson, he's got an opportunity to work this into the box to Sebastian. Okay, my guys. We got 5th goal of the season for Sebastian Vanderson on the assist. Sebastian's a good player as well. I'm glad we picked him up. We're up early against the hated Vasco da Gama. We're up 2-0. Looking like we're going to win this match. But as we know, there's something that we do at Fluminense. We give up late leads. It's happened a couple times in between episodes. Like this last time, that draw, it was 2-2. We had a 2-0 lead and gave it away. So yeah, it's not over yet. 3-0 now though. Vanderson assist by Jelton. It's Vanderson's 7th of the season. We're absolutely wrecking it. Sorry, the wife is still texting me. She's had it rough these past couple of days. This hospital up here has been very, very busy. And she's had to deal with some of the stuff in the cardio ICU. It's been pretty tough. And then getting called in tonight was even rougher on her. She was hoping to have a couple of days to kind of let her mind go back down a little bit and relax. But unfortunately, they need her. So that's how it is for her. I really hate it. She's awesome. I'm guessing this is offsides. We're really hoping this is offsides. I didn't bring water. Well, I kind of got a little bit of water up in here. I got to go get some more. Because that one is out. I really need to, I got to order, in between contracts, I ordered a Darby County, like, cup, like, has the screw top and everything. I need to bring it in. It's been in my car for, like, since we've been in Virginia. I just haven't brought it up. So, I may do that in between episodes, or in between matches. You get it. I'm recording this in a Darby County episode tonight. Jelton does a good job to take this ball away, gets it up to Danny to Diego, playing it forward. We got Sebastian up there who can't get to it. Guerrero, our man, playing it forward to Sebastian. Sebastian, he's got space. Take the shot. Take the second. You didn't have to do anything. You could have, like, just pushed it. Oh, we should be up 4-0 right now. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. 1 point away from Palmeiras right now. This shows you how our season has went. Palmeiras is winning by 1 point right now. We have like a 20-point goal differential over them, and we're in second place. Outstretched arms. Glad with performance. Keep it up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Us not be leading the league by, like, just running away with it. Okay, so we're coming up on the 60th minute mark. We got to start kind of thinking about what we're going to do for our substitutes. I'm thinking about going a little bit more defensive since we're up 3-0. Taking off the attacking mid, taking off Pedro Lucas, bringing in a player somewhat like Klebson, either play as a defensive mid or a center back. Sebastian, he's got space again. He gets a brace. It's his 6th of the season. Vanderson on the assist. We're up 4-0 in the 62nd minute. That's what you call lovely stuff, my dudes. Telling you, Sebastian, I'm glad I found him. Because, I mean, like, he's playing better than Pinheiro. It might be a situation of Sebastian goes up top and Pinheiro goes on that right-hand side when he comes back. So what I'm thinking is, since Klebson's more of a center back, we're going to bring him on as a center back. That's what we're doing. I've done decided it. It's happening. So we're going to go with something like that. Diego is going to drop back as a defensive mid. João Guerrero as well, but he is coming off. And Rildo is coming on. What can you do? You want to be a deep line playmaker? We'll do it on the fin. Can you be a ball winner? Look at you. You're going to be a ball winner. Just play it a little bit more defensive. We need to take Vanderson off as well. He's getting really tired out there. We'll probably do that after this highlight. I'm good to see this match just kind of run slowly. Play it out. Play our possession-styled football. Romero's had a good run here lately, besides that 2-goal draw that we had. And I think that's just going to be the case with him being a young goalkeeper. He's going to have games where he's off. We're just going to have more good games than bad games with him. And that's the whole side, though. This side is it is the youngest side that I think I've had on Football Manager. I'd like to know the average age of the players that we have. Because, I mean, it's definitely down there. It's in the low 20s, I'm sure. Kiera may be our oldest player. And I don't know how old he is. I just know that because he's like the one person I can think of off the top of my head that's not a regen. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make a change. Vanderson is coming off as well. I just want to get him off the pitch because he's kind of tired. Sebastian, we'll do that right there. And Santana can come finish this match out. Hopefully he'll bang in a goal for us. Get into good form. I want to play you, Santana. I love the Santana. You look like an amazing player. You just haven't put it all together this season, unfortunately. 2 minutes of added time. We won that one 4-0. Beat the hated Vasco da Gama. Vanderson putting out the 8.2, the highest rating of the game, I guess. We're going to outstretch the arms. Good win, boys. Well done. Here we go. It is time for the second matchup against Recife. Got a little bit of stuff going on behind the scenes. Enrique, the right back, he is out. He is suspended for this match. So I'm playing Martinez on the right-hand side. I could play, what's his name, Marcelo. But he's banged up as well, so we're not going to push it. The squad's really similar to the last one, though, besides that one change right there and the person coming in for Martinez. So what we got Romero in goal, back four of backtrack, just rewind, go back. Okay, here we go. We got in goal Romero, a back four of Martinez, Gallo, Clepson, and Jelton. In the midfield, we got Guerrero and Diego. Right-hand side, Fernando. Middle, we got Vanderson. Left-hand side, we got Denny. And up top, we got Sebastian. We did make another change, didn't we? Pedro Lucas is out. Vanderson's in. That was the other. I just like Vanderson better than Pedro Lucas. Like, I've tried to like Pedro Lucas because the club went out and spent money on him. But I like the player that we have. Homegrown black club seems to be a better player to me. Why don't you pick off where we last left off? We're in a great place right now, and we're working extremely hard to ensure it stays that way. No, he's not the first choice. That's why he was left out. It's been that way for 2 or 3 months now. Keep up, my dudes. All right, so 3-point gap right now on Palmeiras. Matches are all equal. We're going to try to get away with a win, though. Try to narrow that gap. We need to win this matchup. Very important for us to win this matchup to win the league. I want to get ahead of them. We got plenty of time. But the way Palmeiras has been playing, they don't lose matchups. So we don't need to lose matchups either. We don't even need to draw them because they win so many of their matchups. They're just a really solid squad. And it's like I've said in the past, this league is very competitive. Very competitive league. Like Fluminense last year finishing third. I know that they're very insecure about their job right now. They may be firing their manager. We go up early against Recife, 1-0. Denny with the goal. Not sure who played that into him. Was it Guerrero? Looks like it was. I know it came from that area. I just wasn't reading the name. He's a good player. He's a very good player. Surprised Denny hadn't attracted any more interest than he did last year. Yeah, Flamengo sitting in 12th place right now. Last year they was third. Had a massive drop with that club. And that's what I've put it down to. It's just that this league is so competitive. I think at any point any of those top 12 teams can beat any of the other teams. That's why we need to win. Because, I mean, like Sao Paulo, where are they at? They're sitting 5th, and they absolutely hammered us in the Copa de Brazil. Recife is sitting in 16th, so they're not a real contender this year. Need to beat them though. Need to keep it going. I think obviously with Henrique coming out and our boy Martinez slotting in on that right hand side, we're a little bit more defensive, but I think we're a little bit better aerial on set pieces with Martinez and since Clebson's in the game now and Martinez is as well. I think we're a really good side for set pieces. I need to actually I need to play for set pieces. I need to turn that on. Remind me to do that at halftime. Sebastian with a good opportunity here, couldn't quite finish on it. Got a couple more minutes left before the halftime. We do have a highlight here. Hopefully it goes in for us. Doesn't look like it. Guerrero's going to chase us down. Does good. That dude hustles. He hustles hard. Diego with the ball. Plays it over to Guerrero. Like, he's one of those players like I could see like Liverpool or Tottenham or PSG coming in and trying to get him. But, hey, hopefully we can hang on to the dude. He's a good player. Go up 2-0. This is what we wanted. We want to take an early lead, or we want to take the lead going into halftime. Didn't want another highlight, though. I mean, it's okay if it goes toward us, but really didn't want to. Denny does an excellent job. He's got Sebastian, who is onside. If he plays it into him, he waits way too long. Luckily for him, though, he's going to hopefully get the penalty here. Looked kind of soft to me, but I'm really disappointed that Denny didn't try to work that over to Sebastian, who had a clear shot. Penalty has been awarded. Guerrero is probably going to be the guy that's taking it. Hope it was Denny. That was a quick one. We didn't even get to see it. He gets his 18th of the season. We go up 3-0 before halftime. Still going to do the set pieces. I want to mess with that a little bit. That's one thing I tried to get better this year than last year. Last year, I didn't do nothing with set pieces. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just rolled with them. And this year, I've tried to do a little bit better. I don't fully understand all of it, but I know that I want to aim toward the near post. And I want my big guy there. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to... I guess it would be in possession, wouldn't it? Play for set pieces. Well, we don't really need to do that because Martinez is playing on that side today. Corners. I just want to look at it to see what we got. So we're aiming toward Clebson right now. No, I'm aiming toward Gallo, really. Who's got really good jump and reach. His heading's not that great. I want to do that. I want to swap those two guys up. Okay, I'm good with that. I really like Martinez on set pieces. We're looking good though. We're playing really well right now. I think what we'll end up doing in this matchup is either probably the substitute being Sebastian and Fernando being the 68-minute change. Get Fernando out. Get that other guy that I can't think of his name. His name might even be Paulo Henrique. I think it is actually. He's going to come on the pitch as well as Santana. I want to do that. I want to get those guys some playing time. Paulo Henrique. I knew it, guys. Santana's coming on as well. I want to give a little bit of pep talk. Try to get these guys to not be complacent. Okay, we got Henrique. Santana, we didn't. He's still a little bit complacent. That's like the one thing I hate about Jelton is like that dude is always like a negative emotion. Denny is looking tired as well as Diego. I think we're going to make the change for Diego though. He's got the yellow. Bruno Maximo. Nope. Bruno Paulo. That's who I want to bring in. I want to bring in the Bruno Paulo. Let him play a little bit. One of those youngsters that's kind of on the cuff of the first team, but not... He's not really good enough to be there. We just need it. We needed a player at the time. Romero with a nice save here. Hopefully he can finish out these next 10 minutes and keep another clean sheet. That kid's looked really good. Since he's became our first goal, our first choice goalkeeper, I'm happy with that kid. Guerrero does a good job to clear this forward towards Santana. Plays it toward Denny, who can't get to it. It's kind of ricocheted. Bruno Paulo does get it to Denny, though. He's going to hold this up, let players come assist him. He gets it to Paulo, who had a really good opportunity there to get his, I think it would be his first goal of the season. Guerrero here on the set piece. Looking for Santana, but could not find him. Recife has a little bit of a counterattack going now. Need to get a foot in there to stop this. Need to get a foot in there to start. Romero, I had faith in you. I had faith in you, my dude. Where are we at? Where are we sitting at? I know we're still sitting second, but what's the 1 point off of Palmeiras now? The hunt is on. Outstretched arms. Well done, guys. That was a good win for us. Well, we're going to hope that we can catch up to Palmeiras. Last year, we wasn't able to do it. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think we're going to catch up to them. And as always, thank you guys for watching.